Hi Pisces. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of a difficult reading. Um, you guys are well aware of how you're feeling lately. I don't need to tell you how you're feeling. I spent a lot of time recently with a Pisces. I was in her space and I went to visit her, and so I understand a lot about what's happening with Pisces right now. And I also did a couple private readings with Pisces, and you guys are all feeling a very similar way. There's a lot of tragedy, there's a lot of hurt, there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of frustration. Okay, so first two cards that popped out, the Hanged Man and the Fool. So let's talk about these. As soon as they come out, I just want to immediately talk about it, because the Hanged Man is about enlightenment and patience. So, you guys, I've been telling you guys, I've been telling you to work on your patience, right? I know you guys get frustrated when I tell you that, but honestly, you guys have been waiting for something that may or may not come in the period of time that you want it to come. And you're going to be jumping into something, right? The Fool, you're going to be jumping into something that doesn't require a lot of thinking, right? You're just going to take a leap of faith, and whatever happens, happens. And you know what? I'm directing this towards a love reading. This can be for singles and or in a relationship. So I'm going to talk about both. But what I'm getting from this certain aspect is the patience level. You guys really need to work on this patience, right? And that's very vague, but you guys have been, aware of that, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're doing it, right? But there is something here with the Fool that you're going to jump into something, right? Or you have been jumping into something where it takes, okay, that one wanted to flip over. Oh, good. Okay, so 8 of Wands. This is awesome because this also came out in the private reading with my, one of my Pisces friends. So this is about moving forward, moving quickly, having good news, right? And that goes along with the Fool. So we're going to jump into something that we get good news about, right? And this can be a lover situation or it can be a career situation, but I'm leaning more towards a love situation. You're going to meet somebody super quick, right? And it's going to be like, okay, this person is going to happen really fast and I'm going to jump into it really quickly. And if that hasn't happened already, okay, here we go. We already got some more coming out. Oh, wow, this is so interesting. A lot of these came out for the Pisces, for the private Pisces readings that I was doing. Okay, so we're hanging on to something here. The Four of Pentacles. We're hanging on to something here super, super tight, right? Not willing to let go of something. You need to let go in order to move forward, right? And this patience, right? I'm putting this together. I'm putting this energy together, and I'm then putting this energy together. So I'm going to separate these energies because the patience, right, and the waiting for something, right? You're waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're hanging on to that, but you're also hanging on to some past issues that maybe you don't want to necessarily admit right now. You're hanging on to something, not willing to let go. And you're also protecting yourself in a certain sense because you have been hurt in your past relationships, right? If you're single right now, you're waiting for this perfect man to show up and you're being super, you are enlightened about what kind of person you want, what kind of man you want. But the most important thing is to learn to let go. of whatever this may be, right? Stop hanging on, stop white knuckling this past energy that you've been feeling, because the next person that comes in is going to just fall into your life, and it's going to happen very, 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 very quickly, right? Good news, travel, good energy, all jumping into something that we don't know the outcome yet of that, but we do know that it's going to be jumping into something, jumping into a new relationship relatively quickly. Okay, and then what I got here is the Hermit. So this Virgo energy, of course all of us are feeling this Virgo energy lately, where we're having a lot of introspection, right? We're having a lot of thinking about ourselves and how we react to things. And Pisces, you guys are so emotional that you guys are really diving deep, right? Diving deep into who you truly are, what you truly want, and you're sitting there like, where is it? You know, where is it? But you have to have and keep this energy of the Hermit, this Virgo energy of seeking that light, that inner light, right? That inner guidance. Like what is the right thing to do? Is the right thing to do to jump into this situation that's going to happen? We don't know yet. We don't know. We just know we have to self-reflect, and whether that's meditating, chakra healing, hanging out with new friends or old friends that make you feel a certain way, right? There's somebody in your life that you're kind of just like, you know what? I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting, and I'm kind of sick of it, and I'm self-aware. This is about self-awareness and patience and enlightenment. So these two do go together in a certain sense, but you are hanging on to something that is a little bit excruciating, right? You're hanging on to a past thing that you may say you're letting go of, but you may not be. Okay, let me move this a little bit out of the way. And then we got the Judgment card. So this is all about second chances and letting go, right? You have to let go of the past relationships in order to give yourself a second chance, or to give someone else a second chance, right? So this is about hanging on tight, and this is about letting go. So we have two choices here, right? We have two choices. I'm going to align these like this. We have two choices. We can learn to let go, and we can learn to forgive and forget, or not forget, but we can learn to forgive, and we can learn to let go, and we can learn to give ourselves a second chance with love and jump into it, you know? Even with warnings, right? Even if someone here is warning you, right? The dog is warning and barking and saying, wait, you're going to jump off the cliff. Don't jump off the cliff. But you're just going to do it anyway, because you got such good news and you got such a positive energy from this person or these people that are coming into your life, you know, and they're coming relatively quickly. So this is interesting. This is very interesting, because a lot of these same cards came out for my private Pisces readings. So you guys, I feel it in your gut. I feel your solar plexus energy. I feel you guys working on your solar plexus, right? Your self-worth, your self-love. And that has a lot to do with introspection. And it has a lot to do with, oh, look, here we go, the star. Okay, so what you truly want. What do you truly want? Do you really want a repeat of the past? Because you have jumped into relationships before and they haven't ended very well, right? Whether you just ended one or you're starting to end one, or, you know, whatever the situation may be, the star is your inner guidance, and it's letting you know, right? It's letting you know you're going in the direction of what you truly want. And you truly want a secure love that isn't selfish and isn't self-centered and doesn't bring your past bullshit that you used to have into your new relationship. you were way too patient and you waited way too long in this last relationship, right? Oh, there we go. Just like I was talking about. Okay, so the moon is about your intuition. And I always talk about intuition on this channel, right? Follow your intuition. And that's what you guys are tapping into more lately. You know, you're feeling like you're always right. Your intuition is always right, and I'm never going to tell you that it's not going to be. Your intuition is always right. It's right on point. Whether it comes to, you know, the men that start to approach you or the women that start to approach you, whatever the situation may be, when they start to approach you, the moon is telling you, listen to it. You know what I mean? Listen to it. Is this the right guy? Is this the right girl? Is this what I truly want? The star and the moon, you know, if you think about it, the star guidance, the moon is that energy of like, of your inner guidance, your inner ear, right? What is it telling you to do? What are these dogs doing? They're howling at the moon. And what are these dogs doing right here with the Fool? They're howling at him. They're trying to let him know something. So just listen to that. Listen to your intuition. And you'll get what you truly want. And you have to learn to let go a little bit. You know? And you can do things. And I know you Pisces have been doing things to try to let go and move forward and move on. And even if you're in a relationship right now, you're trying to move forward in a healthy way, because if you're feeling trapped in something, you know, if you're feeling trapped and you're feeling like, I'm being way too motherfucking patient with this person, I'm being way too patient. If you feel trapped, you have to learn to let go. Otherwise, what you truly want will never come. You know? I mean, just think about that for a minute. But this is showing me very positive energy. You have to learn to let go. And I know you guys are like, I'm doing that, I know, I'm doing that. But some of you may not be doing that. Okay, awesome. So this makes a lot of sense. First of all, I'm super duper excited. We have the 10 of Cups. This is awesome. The 10 of Cups is showing us full completion of family, love, joy, right? Full completion of emotional happiness and emotional bliss. So that's coming for you guys if you guys aren't in it already. Which I don't think a lot of you are. A lot of you are waiting for this. You're gonna get it. And I think jumping into this thing, right? The Fool telling you, like, hey, you know, whatever I jump into, it's obviously good. It's good news. You know, it might offer me more opportunities to travel or to, you know, get to a new destination with my career. It might give me, this person may give me an opportunity to move quickly into the things that I want, right? Not that you can't do it by yourself, but the Star and the 10 of Cups is showing me that this is going to happen. This true family completion is going to happen. And if you're in a relationship right now, I don't know if this is the future of that relationship, but what I do know is that if you're not feeling this right now, then that future is coming in a new relationship. Meaning you have to drop the old one in order to get to the new one. And what also, I wanted to show you guys this first because this is the outcome for, you know, obviously the month of September, which is exciting. But also, we got this over here. So what I'm feeling like, if you guys are still in a relationship and you're still wrapped up, you feel stuck. And you feel disappointed. And you feel like you're just hanging in there and you're waiting and you're being super patient. Even though you're enlightened and you know what's going on. You know, I don't know what they're doing to you. Maybe it might not even be anything drastic or dramatic. But it's making you feel like this. And you guys have been feeling like this a lot lately. Not just in love, but in, you know, career, in finance. And that's the next card that came out, which is Seven of Pentacles. Which is amazing. Because the Seven of Pentacles, right? I mean, look, he's digging for, he's working hard, right? He's working on his own to get his money. And that's what you guys have to do. You guys have to either, Pisces, you guys have to either start your own business, right? Which what my best friend, who's a Pisces, is doing right now. Starting her own business and being proud of it, regardless of what people say. Regardless of what people are trying to tell you, you know, regardless of what people are maybe not as excited about it as you are, you know. But this is about doing the hard work, right? Digging up those pentacles and making something your own. That's what you need in order to be fully fulfilled. Because a man isn't going to fully fulfill you, right? Emotionally, you guys both have to bring money in order for you to feel fully completed and fully happy, right? And this is obviously your destiny, right? Which is super, super cool. This is obviously your destiny. The Star and the Ten of Cups. This is what is coming. And that's super exciting because right now I know you guys don't feel like that, but that's what's happening. And this pain and this suffering, if you're still feeling this in a relationship, get the fuck out. You know, that may sound harsh and some people might not like that, and maybe some people don't like to hear that, so then don't watch my channel. But my advice is, if you're feeling like this, why would you continue to put yourself through this torture? You guys are already emotional people, right? So why would you put yourself through mental and emotional torture? That makes no sense. In order to get to the future that you want, right? We can't have this. We can't hang on to the past. And we can't feel this energy anymore. We can't be blind to it. We can't just forget about it. We have to be stronger. And you guys have been doing a lot of thinking and self-reflecting lately. And that's crystal clear. But there are really, really, really good things coming. And that's the bottom line. So, working hard, right? Working your asses off is going to pay off in the long run. It's going to pay off. This good news situation that's coming, I'm so excited for that. Because I feel like this has a lot to do with your love life if you are single, and letting go of the past in order to give someone a second chance. Or if it's somebody from your past, you could be giving them a second chance as well. But if it's a brand new person you're trying to bring into your life, you're giving them a second chance to love you and you to love yourself, right? Because you don't want to take your baggage from your past relationship into your new one. Okay, let's pull from the Goddess deck. And we'll pull an Oracle card and then an Angel card. But you guys are moving in a very, very, very good direction. You're moving in the direction you're meant to go in. So if you're dropping an old relationship, that is probably the best thing you could ever do for yourself right now in order to move forward into happiness, joy, and bliss. And this can mean marriage, and this can mean, you know, fully emotional success, kids, whatever. You know, you see that. It's like, it's beautiful. That's your destiny. Okay, so now all these Goddess cards came out, so let's talk about these. Oh, yay! Okay, cool. So first thing that I'm seeing is we need to talk about this. Before we get to the positive ones, let's talk about this real quick, right? 10 of Wands, fire, self-destruction. So we need to be careful with this Sagittarius energy, right? Of making sure that you're not going to be stuck in this self-destructive mode. Because if you're staying stuck in this mode, right, if you're not moving forward, if you're not literally moving or kicking somebody out, if you're not actually moving forward, right, like the Eight of Wands shows us, if you're not actually moving forward, you're going to stay in this miserable, self-destructive, painful state. And you don't want to live like that. So this is just a warning to say, let's not be self-destructive, right? Let's get out of that because we have the power to do that, right? The moon is our intuition, and that's giving us the power to say, what do I feel in my gut? What do I feel in my solar plexus? And hello, this is what it is. Athena, the Chariot. This is so crazy. This came out from my my private Pisces readings too. The Chariot. So rescuing yourself, right? Charging forward, moving forward. Same kind of energy as the Eight of Wands. Charging forward, moving forward. Aligning yourself, mind, body, soul. Not everything is black and white, right? You have to find a gray area, which is what I like to say to Pisces. Because sometimes, you know, your family, your friends, your lover, whatever it may be, they try to tell you, oh, you have to do it this way. Or you have to do it this way. And you're like, no, bitch. I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to find the gray area. And that's what makes you so happy. That's what makes you have this 10 of Cups energy. Because you have to be fully aligned with your job, with your lover, with your family, right? In order to feel like this, which is coming. And I'm super excited to see that. You have a lot of intuitive energy, right? Pisces, you're very highly intuitive, especially emotionally, and you know that you don't want to go back to this place. So, and then we have the last two Goddess cards, Maiden Clarity, right? Super beautiful. Maiden Clarity is about just awakening your mind and making sure that you don't second guess yourself, right? You've had this clarity though for quite a while. And I'm relating that to the Judgment card as well. Because if you've given too many chances and you've given all these second chances, right? This is more about now giving it to yourself. You're crystal clear about that. You're aiming towards clarity. And it's happening very quickly. And then this is about amazing sexual energy, right? An amazing new emotional and sexual energy, right? This is the Ace of Cups. The C's is cups, right? Water cups. So, Ace ecstasy. So you're going to be feeling a lot of emotional love, emotional passion, which is fucking fabulous. I'm so excited to see that. I'm gonna put that right there. Okay, now let's pick an oracle card. And I'm so excited for you guys, Pisces, because you have a lot of good things coming. And just keep working on what you're working on, you know? Just keep doing you. And, you know, honestly, fuck what everybody else has to say. Because you have a lot of people in your ear, right? Telling you that, you know, maybe they don't believe in you. Or maybe that, you know, you're dating the wrong types of people. Or, you know, you're getting a lot of unnecessary shit that doesn't even matter. You're getting a lot of that. But you need to follow your own destiny. What do you truly want? Who cares what everybody else has to say? You know, like, this might be bad to say to some people, but I forgot who said it to me once, but it is, you know, if you're living for someone else, right? Whether that's your parents or a lover or an ex-lover or something like that. If you're living for someone else, God forbid, right? They pass, then what? Then what? And I've said this to the Pisces readings that I've done because I think you guys need to hear that this month, especially in September when you're working so hard on a project or on your career. You're working so hard on something and breaking your back to make this happen, right? And it's like, if you're not doing what you want and you're not doing it because you like to do it, if you're not doing it because you like to do it, then what the hell are you doing it for? Because if you're doing it for them and God forbid they pass, then what? Then what are you doing? You're living somebody else's life. That's past. So, if that makes sense, maybe hang on to that and just think that through a little bit. You need to move on. Okay. We got 4. Oy vey. We got 4. Okay, the first ones I'm going to show you are disruption and restriction. Hello. Hello. You guys know what that means. What is disrupting you? A lot of things. What is restricting you? A lot of things. This can be your family. This can be your lover. This can be your own mental and emotional heartache and pain. And this is, it's, you know, I feel like crying. I'm not going to cry because this is the Pisces reading. Of course I feel like crying. But you really need to sit down and think about what is disrupting you. What is restricting you? This is about restriction as well. What is restricting you? Is it a current lover? Because if so, drop them. What is disrupting you? Your family that's causing you to self-destruct and have internal emotional issues? What is that? Because that's not who you guys are. You guys are lovers. Okay, and then I'm super excited to show you. We have the bee, which is luck and industriousness and sweet victory. And then we have the raven, which is magic, coincidence, and synchronistic events. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, right, we need to follow what these events are, right? We need to follow what these synchronistic events are because we need to trust our inner voice, right? The moon, hello. Trust our inner guidance, hello, the star. And we need to realize What events are happening? Let's think about it, right? Let's add it up. Let's sit down and reflect, and let's think, what is happening? Why do certain things keep happening to me? And that will help you realize when you come to getting your luck and your victory, right? Thinking about those events, thinking about what's leading you up to this, if it is a breakup, a current breakup, or a past breakup, or looking for a new guy. Obviously, luck is coming. Obviously, victory is coming. But you really need to reflect. You really need to take on that hermit energy and reflect and meditate. Chakra heal. And I have a really cool link that's a playlist of chakra healing. All the chakras, right? I have a cool link. So if you guys want that link, you can just follow me on Instagram and DM me, and then I will send you the link. Okay? Angel card. Okay, cool. Then we're done. But good news coming. Happiness coming. Super excited. It's just about self-reflection, right? Self-reflection. Okay, what do we got? Pisces. Love. Love. Yay. All that makes me so happy. Especially from my bestie Pisces right now. Love is coming. Don't worry. It's coming. And the Pisces that I've been talking to in private readings, love is coming. Don't worry. I told you it's going to happen super quick. I told you that. I told you. Love is coming. Okay? Let me angle this down a little bit. I know this is messy, but I want to show you guys just in case you were, in case you want to pause it and look at it real quick. But, oh, I don't know if you can even see it all. It's okay. You guys pretty much get the gist of it. But I'm super excited. Love, dude. Love. Love is in your destiny. Okay, so I don't know what song that's from. Maybe it's not even a song. Maybe I'm crazy. But love is coming. Yay! Super exciting. And good sex. Emotional sex. Yes. We need that right now, right? Okay, so if you guys would like a private reading, my link is down below. You can either email me through there or just push book now and it shows you the calendar and when I'm available. Or if you need an urgent reading, just go ahead and go to my website and click urgent reading and that will email me and then we can figure out a time and a date. Okay? So, I love you guys. Of course, I love you Pisces. And I will see you next month. Love, love, love.